Katarina, or as you might know her, that champion that Scarra gets pentakills with in under 3 seconds. G'day, I'm Chuffed, and this is an in-depth tips and tricks guide for Katarina, so sit up, take notes, and hopefully it'll help you step up your game. We'll start with Katarina's passive, Veracity. Now if you don't already know Katarina's abilities, I'd suggest reading them by pausing on the ability intro screens throughout the video. Veracity. This is of course what we all know Katarina for, her insane resets. This is what makes your job in teamfights all about picking up kills and spamming abilities. Because of this, I very strongly suggest using Quick Cast on her, as without it, you really won't be able to rip through fights like you need to. To maximise your damage in teamfights, you want as many resets as possible. This of course means you should be focusing the squishiest targets you can get to in teamfights and skirmishes. Katarina's Q, Bouncing Blades. As Katarina is a melee champion, CSing with auto attacks can be difficult, hence your main use of this ability during lane phase will be last hitting from a safe distance. Of course, it's a good idea to try and get more than one minion with a single cast. If you aren't having much trouble CSing in melee range, you need to be using your Q to whittle down your opponent. Keep in mind while last hitting and harassing with your Q that it does push your lane very quickly, so always be wary of how often you use it. Bouncing Blades will actually bounce to stealth units in range, however they will have a low priority. Katarina's W, Sinister Steel. The short burst of move speed it gives is very helpful in terms of chasing, escaping, and most of all dodging. The fact it has 0 cast time means it can be cast while moving. After your harass combo, which I'll show you later on in the video, start running away before you cast your W, then use the move speed burst to quickly change direction and dodge any incoming skill shots. Make sure to spend some time familiarizing yourself with the range of Sinister Steel. It's larger than you might imagine. Learning the exact range can help a lot when trying to CS from a safe distance or catch a kill that might have gotten away. When using it to CS, remember it has 0 cast time, so you can cast it straight after an auto attack or another ability. Katarina's E, Shunpo. This can come in handy while trying to CS safely. Try getting in melee range, last hitting a minion, and instantly Shunpoing out to your caster minions. Remember, you can use it on your minions to get back to lane faster. Shunpo is considered a blink ability, and can therefore go through any incoming skill shots. A potentially life-saving aspect of your E is the short damage reduction after cast. Don't forget you can use Shunpo to reduce any confirmed incoming damage such as a Karthus ult or tower shot. Shunpo being a ranged gap closer means that by level 3 you can already start looking for roaming opportunities. With good timing it can be easy to pick up a double on bot lane even before level 6. If you're in the right place at the right time, you can take out an enemy ward by using Shunpo on the ward right after one auto attack, and then hitting it twice afterwards. A technique that you will need to learn is ward jumping, placing a ward and Shunpoing to it instantly after to escape any bad situations or any other occasion. Shunpo can be used on any friendly unit, bar structures, and most enemy units. It can be used to jump over almost all walls on the rift with its relatively long range. Here are 2 special spots where one good ward placement will allow you to Shunpo both ways over the wall. To do this, make sure you move click to the other side of the wall before Shunpoing. Katarina's R, Death Lotus. With its relatively low cooldown, it can be a good idea to use it for general lane harass to get ahead. As the ability icon only lights up when an enemy is near and the ability itself has a large range, it can actually be effective to check bushes with. It will also light up when a stealth enemy is nearby, and the daggers will hit them like usual. It's very important to remember that Death Lotus is a channeled spell, and can therefore be interrupted by stuns and other hard CC. Because of this, it's very important to pay attention to what CC the enemy team has, and if they have used it in a fight before going in. When considering the enemy team's CC capabilities, keep in mind what forms of CC will actually interrupt you. For instance, a snare like Morgana's Q or a Mumu's ultimate will not interrupt your channel, whereas a stun like a Mumu's Q will. If possible, try staying fully concealed before a teamfight, as the enemy will be more likely to use their CC instead of saving it for you. And remember, your channel will not be interrupted by any summoners except Flash and Teleport, so use that Ignite while ulting for a little more efficiency. Effective ability combos. Being an AP champion, Katarina's auto attacks can be hard to CS with. Here are a few examples of random combos you can use to CS efficiently. Being able to CS well is of course vital to any player's game. Your typical harass combo is a Bouncing Blade into Shunpo and Sinister Steel directly after. Then of course use the move speed from W to dodge away. This translates directly into your kill combo, with the exact same steps, however after your Sinister Steel you want to instantly start channeling your ultimate, then igniting during the channel if needed. Always remember, if you have any purchased items like a DFG, that they will interrupt the channel, so use them beforehand. Here are some more examples of combos and how to go about extended fights. Thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed it or learnt something new, make sure to subscribe for more and comment on who you'd like to see in the next one. Don't forget to go back and check out any parts of the guide that you may have missed. And if you haven't seen my previous guides on Aatrox and Akali, click here to go check them out. Finally, if you're interested in runes and masteries and such, I've linked a good guide in the description. Cheers!